don't wanna.
I started recording. We don't have a choice now.
I want to watch John Wick now.
No.
Yeah, we're not John Wick.
Yeah, so all of us are gonna watch John Wick and then
In
you can play all the
universe?
Yeah, it happens
characters.
in universe.
We're
Yeah,
all
that happens.
just gonna roleplay watching John Wick as a
Hey,
group.
This is my favorite part.
When
This is
can I play
Wick...
John
really
Wick
lots
in
of
Kingdom
camera
Hearts?
Oh, this is the worst. I'm gonna leave the room when his dog dies, guys. Come get me when he.
Your dog dies?
He gets
Oh,
killed
sorry.
by that guy from Game of Thrones.
Spoiler!
Okay.
I watched all of them but the first one.
Does anyone think they can do a recap?
I think we gotta watch John Wick.
I'm too busy at the movie club fucking watching John Wick.
We came back and we were at a beach and
No, you're
yeah,
thinking
shush.
the
I am
first
doing the recap. You're not. I'm doing it. So shush. We came back from the thing, and well, we had to go back in time, I think, first.
Yeah.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
remember.
And we did Max's getting
Kitty.
into the
Not a
place.
kitty.
And was the
Should be
lava
all
thing
like-
before or after he got out?
That I
don't
think
remember.
lava was like before the
it
666 room.
So you
with
were
Chaos
you,
Whisper.
You had yeah, you had Careless Whisper take her revenge on you for the lava. You allowed it,
I did.
and then you went to the party, and you got there earlier than us, and you were drugged and sent to Pandemonium before us, where you ran into a squad of bugbears who tried to beat
4v1, baby.
beat the shit out of you, but you held your own fairly well.
Yeah.
But eventually got captured because we found you. Captured.
In a
Unfortunately.
dog cage.
You had to lose no matter what. Time dictated it so. And we came back to the frat party, which is at the beach club or something like that. And
Life's
the
a
Limbo
beach.
Club.
Limbo Club, which is just a beach, because life's a beach.
Yeah, life is a beach.
And Bonk was all pissy and just left
Isn't it
immediately. And Lich Dom was all like, "What's his problem, bro?" And I was like, "Oh, he's just grumpy. He doesn't like pranks." And we went to bring Irakut Olo to the healing guy. And on the way we found Amelie and we're like, "Hey, we need to talk to you." And we gave her a rundown on what happened to her and hopefully rejog her memories. And we got what's his face to do that. And Irakut Olo got taken somewhere. And the Pandemonium broadcaster guy got taken somewhere. And there's a bright flash under a door, so he's either dead or something happened to him. I don't
I
know.
don't think I narrated that.
Disintegrate.
I think we were talking about him in a theoretical universe getting killed by the doctor and like blood splashing on the window and stuff.
Something happened. We don't know though.
Yeah, I never said there was a flash behind the door.
We ended up leaving. I ended up leaving Amelie and Bonk to go back to the party, so Lich Dom wouldn't think anything was wrong, and we partied with Lich Dom for a little bit, I think, and that's where we ended session.
Bonk and Amelia or Amelie had a very
Couple
intense, I should say very intense, but a very deep conversation of how to get rid of Lich Dom, of do we kill him? Do we
Oh
just
yeah,
help
the
him?
session ended with Bonk showing up at the dorm with Stetson getting ready for bed and saying, "Do you know who Kevin is?" And I said, "Who?"
Just
And
no,
that's where
and
we
it
cut.
faded to black.
Yeah.
So 4 weeks have passed.
Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a good recap. You get inspiration. If you guys want any final scenes for week 2 before the time skip, we could do that right now. So
Was I given a proper explanation of what happened with Lich Dom? Like,
I
as
think we
a
should just keep it
character?
we'll have to do that before the time skip.
yeah,
should
so if
just
that's a scene
not
you guys
bring it up
want to
until
do,
after the time skip.
Well, I
It'll be
have
much
to
funnier.
talk to
4
Bonk
weeks
about
later.
Kevin, and I have to talk to Max.
Like, why
Or
you
we-
escape Lich Dom? Like, why would you mean to him?
We like kill him. He's like, I was just following along, but why were we doing this?
Yeah, I was like, I'll follow the boys, but like, okay.
Ooga chaka.
He did what? Yeah, no wonder we killed him.
So yeah, let's say you guys have a clandestine meeting spots that you come up with. Where do you meet?
The 40-yard line.
40-yard line,
The
yeah.
40-yard line.
40-yard line, which
yeah.
is now.
It's 10
It's
off
10.
of the 50-yard line.
We are 10 yards away from our usual meeting spots. Really throwing everybody off.
It's kind of
The
distant.
40-yard line will now just be called the new frat we're starting. Is just the
Kitty,
40.
you gotta move.
Like to imagine, like there's a dude with binoculars staring at the 50-yard line. He's like, they haven't shown up yet. We're just 10 yards to the right. He just won't stand over.
We're out of that line of sight of the sniper. What was that, Stetson? Not nothing.
But,
God damn it!
but
I
before
knew
we
I
do
should have
this,
hired that blind sniper.
I'll go back to the stupid Kevin thing and be like, who the hell is Kevin Bong? What are you talking about?
Bonk's eating pizza. 1 second.
We have a pizza now?
Vox not eating
You have
pizza,
a
that's
pizza?
bad for you.
He got it from Domino Nose.
It's carbo
It's a
loading.
cheat day.
It's
Alone.
sardines. It's sardines and fucking whey powder sprinkled on
It's a
top.
whey powder pizza.
It's whey-powered sardines. A
Like
ridiculous
vegan
amount of
cheese.
cheese. No, why
That's-
would vegan cheese? Why would it be vegan cheese? I'm
He
fucking
needs, yeah, he needs the protein.
the fuck?
Hey, you're
Does
cutting
cheese have
calories.
protein? I don't even know.
Probably.
Nah, cheese
also
is
has a bunch
free.
of fat.
Cheese is no calories and all protein.
Parmesan cheese has protein.
Either way, I'll ask you about Kevin.
I don't know why.
Or we could skip to the middle of us. We're walking to the 40-yard line for a clandestine meeting, and I'm going.
Oh,
So
then
you're
I may
telling
be
me,
pizza as I'm walking.
you're telling me that there's a ghost named Kevin, and he has the secret to stop in Lich Dom.
One pump.
I just think this is a plan that's hinged on a lot of random guesses here. But I mean, we could try and find him. I guess we found one ghost already. Why don't we just? I mean, we have someone we can go to. I'm assuming she can see other ghosts.
Kitty.
Let's go ask Eudora. You know?
I asked.
You asked her already?
Yeah, we gotta talk to a guy.
Who do we have to talk to?
I guess Eudora could definitely, as a ghost, talk to another ghost. She's already talked to him. But if you guys wanted to talk to a ghost, you'd need a spellcaster. And
Oh,
that's
so-
what kind of led that tangent. Yeah.
I see. So she could talk. We would just have to communicate through her, and it would be a bit of a complicated
help.
mess. So it's better if we could find a way to talk to him directly, and so that's
Yeah,
why we need to
so-
find the guy.
One of the clubs I've joined is 1 second. Alright.
Flipping through a
Taking a
notebook because you
big
forgot
old
your.
sip. No, taking a big old sip.
It was
from my-
protein shake.
protein shake.
Protein shake and
Yeah,
pizza sounds yummy.
Oh, I'm getting so full. I ran 2 marathons today.
Jesus.
What was I at? Oh, one of the clubs I'm in. The insert name, Derek. I need to know.
Culture Club or Cheerleading
Shangdu
Club,
Concert Club.
'cause you were
Wait.
referenced to both of them.
1 second. either you can use the dude who we can use the person run the Shingdu Culture Club, or we can use the cheerleading club.
Oh,
Both of them
cheerleaders.
should be able to help.
I'm better at talking to cheerleaders than losers. Oh, sorry, nerds.
That's.
Sorry, that was an old habit. I'm trying to be better.
I look to my right.
He's
and
just
I
role
see
playing,
Shmebulok
guys.
right next to us, who's walking with us, not saying any. Why would you call him a loser?
It was a slip of the tongue, alright? New Frontier didn't have such a diverse school.
I think Doggy's a cool person.
And Reese, I don't mean that in a racial way, alright? I meant it was mostly jocks. We did rodeo shit.
I
We
don't
definitely didn't
know
have
what
a-
you mean. There was one race at my school.
True.
Same.
You only had one race
with
at
his
your
fucking
school?
anime T-shirt on.
You
And
went
the
to an
Northbound
all
Nobulats are famously all
Oh.
tieflings.
All tiefling.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we had other races, don't get me wrong. Like, Miguel, like, is an orc, and half-orc, sorry. But we had
Only
orcs and
astral
half-orcs.
elves are allowed on the astral elf ships.
I'll be honest, I don't
That I
know
forget
if
the
anyone...
name of right now.
I don't even know who's
Flotilla.
technically native to the New
Flotilla.
Frontier. I think most of us came from other places. My great-granddaddy came from the material plane.
Unless that they are a recognized delegation from a foreign entity. No other person is allowed on
Well, what if I decide that
ships.
I am a foreign entity and I recognize myself?
You are not a recognized government of any sort, so it
Well,
probably wouldn't work, and they would probably just kill you.
By who though? Like by whose standards do I have to be recognized?
By the
theirs?
standards of the people on the flotilla, yes, that is
So
how
like,
it works.
so like, the new frontier. Like we got a president.
Yeah, if you got like elected or became a
Like, if
dictator of some
President-
sort, then sure.
Burt County, Dallas.
I was gonna say, if President Burke County Dallas decided he wanted to go visit your flotilla, he would be allowed.
Probably after some tedious paperwork and formalities and such.
I'll be honest, I don't think President Dallas even knows about the flotilla.
Probably not.
Thank God the arrow's there. I was so.
I've
confused
never
before.
heard of this place that you come from.
But so either way, what cheerleader do I need to talk to?
You can talk to Megan Chan, or you can talk to Marcus. Those are the two
Marcus.
options you're given.
I'm like, it starts with an M, so if I keep holding that M, Derek will say it, and then
Yeah.
Marcus.
Do I
They
know
both start with
Marcus?
M.
I know,
Marcus,
yeah, Marcus is the guy who
I think
you
Bonk
joined.
has only met Marcus, probably.
Marcus is a senior? No.
Oh, he worked at the store, Lord Pushback store.
Yeah,
No.
I think I got an in with him. I'm
I don't
good at
think I've met.
cheerleading,
I definitely haven't met Megan Shawnee either.
and he gave me a good deal at the store. Stick.
Alright, well, I'll let you talk to them. I'll be honest, I don't know either of those two people.
Yeah, either one we can go to.
Who's in, I don't fucking remember what clubs I'm in. Interplanar
You're in
Religion Club?
Interplane Faith
Agriculture?
Club.
And-
Agriculture.
Or horticulture, whatever.
One more. Oh, football, duh.
Oh yeah, it's horticulture and football, yeah.
Come on, you don't even remember all your clubs. I remember all mine.
Horticulture
I
club.
haven't gone to any of my clubs. Oh no, we did horticulture, I think, and I didn't do good.
No, it wasn't a club you went to. That was a class. Maybe,
yeah, that was
maybe I'll do
agriculture.
clubs instead of classes next quarter or whatever. I don't know.
There's a horse riding club that I know he's in.
But either way, we make it
Yeah,
to
you
the
guys
40
arrive
yard
at the
line.
40-yard line. Maxis is waiting there with a Reese. Wow.
I thought Reese was with us.
No, no.
No, that's Meb. You got cold and nerd and say anything.
We just had this
Yeah.
conversation now when we arrived about.
Shmeb's just
Oh.
so numb to being called a nerd, he doesn't fucking respond.
Yeah, that's me.
Shmeb's too hungover from the beach he was just at.
Either
Yeah.
way, I think all of us are
Me
in the
and
loop.
Shmeb and Mexus did have a couple AMFs.
All of us are in the
Yeah,
loop.
we
minus
did.
one of us.
Canonically
Max
someday
is-
right now.
Well, we have something to break to you about your buddy Lich Dom. He's not a nice guy. Well,
Yeah,
he's an alright guy, I guess. He just did some fucked up shit. It's complicated.
Well, lay
He
it on
killed
me.
a lot of small toads.
So Lich Dom's a lich because he convinced a bunch of small frog people on a jungle planet somewhere, dimension, whatever, to dedicate themselves to him as if he was a god and then sacrifice themselves.
The
Over
only
and
thing
over
that
again.
makes this
So he can
truly
collect enough
fucked up
souls.
is that they were sentient toad people.
What's
So
that
like, you
mean?
know,
So we could assume that he
well,
probably
because they
some
look
sort
like
of-
frogs.
they're
but
called
they
grung.
thought
There's
they're
probably
like
some
humans.
aboard the Planebreaker, I'd imagine.
Roll for Grung, Maxis.
For what?
Grun is a race.
Grung. I've got to look at your sheet. Roll perception.
Perception.
Yeah,
Cute little frog.
you know, there's this guy at the dining hall, and he's wearing like a full body suit because he can't touch the food because his skin's poisonous. So he's got he's got this entire full body suit on his little frog guy, and he like stirs the soup and hands it out.
I just picture him
Yeah.
having the big thick glasses and he's just a nerd.
Yeah.
So either way, a Lich Dom, we're gonna try and put an end to him and his Lich Domness, his lichness. I don't know the proper terminology
His
here.
Lich Dom. Lich Dom's Lich Dom.
I guess he'd just be Dom
sounds
after
Lich
we're
Dom.
done with him.
Yeah, just Dom, I guess. So this all happened in pandemonium, or
Yeah, so that guy that we got out and we lied and said he was the camera guy, his name is Irikut Olo. He's a student that used to go here, and him and Amelie, the current class president, had found out the truth and had started spreading it around among the class. And that is when Lich Dom used to modify memory on everybody who'd heard the rumor in order to make them forget, including Amelie. Recruit avoided this fate by escaping into Pandemonium after getting his own... he was trying to join the frat, I guess. So he managed to keep the memory and was hiding out in Pandemonium this entire time. When we found you with him. I don't know why he put you in a dog cage, I'll be honest.
Olo put me in a dog cage?
Well, we don't know if it was Olo. I honestly think it might have been the big bugbear guy. I think he had a thing for you or something. I don't know.
Okay.
He told me he lost his dog
Oh
recently.
yeah, like Olo's not that big. I don't think he could lift you and put
By
you in a
recently,
dog
I mean
cage.
the last time he was alive.
It's definitely smaller than Mex's.
Like he's not the lifting type. I don't reckon.
Was he the
So
suction type?
we is it just the next day? What, how,
Yeah, it's Sunday. You guys can
Okay.
long rest. I just noticed that.
well, more so, I was
gonna
gonna say yesterday me and Bonk, that's what we disappeared to bring the guy to the doctor. Well, we also went to Amelie and we got her memory restored. So we got her on our side. And yeah, it's just about how we go about this. I think we need to keep it to ourselves. We gotta act like we know nothing, because otherwise he'll just make us forget. I recommend y'all write it down somewhere safe. Something that you know you could trust if you read it. Because that's what I did. I sent my friend a text message and I trust him. I'll know he knows what I'm talking about.
I think in reply to that, now that you have soul service, you just got a question mark.
I didn't respond to him. I know
Okay.
he knows.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, and he didn't
I
elaborate
trust
on
him to
on it
explain
at
I have
all.
to play,
nothing
I have
that
to
he
play
doesn't
Six with low
understand.
intelligence in some ways,
Yeah,
alright?
yeah.
Do we know why Lich Dom wanted to become a Lich in the first place, though?
I guess it's so he can
Probably
Like,
for, you know, the usual suspects, everlasting life, greed.
No, he just wants to stay a college senior forever, I think.
That
I mean,
like,
that's
it's like there's no
gluttony in some
motive.
sort.
Like, I legitimately think it's his way of avoiding graduating. And he could stay alive forever and just be a student here forever.
Because why else would he be like? Why would you willfully stay at college and just be the head of a frat the entire time, other than exactly that reason?
Exactly. I
Maxis,
just think he
stop,
really likes
stop
it.
lying to yourself. You want to do the same thing.
But I think it's also kind of makes it a little
Yeah,
bit more
man.
messed up. He sacrificed a bunch of people just so he could party at college forever. It's both cool, but also kind of fucked up, you know?
All right, I'm glad you said it
say
was cool
people,
because
but
it's kind of
they
fucking
are
cool.
frogs.
It is. I mean, it's fun. If he did it in a better way, it'd be cooler.
All I'm saying is that if they were not sentient frogs, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And I
Look,
think
I'm
we
not-
really need to analyze that.
I'm not even against the idea of someone becoming a lich if they do it in a more honorable way. I think convincing a small race of frog people to kill themselves is kind of lame. Like, at least
What is
gather
an
them up
honorable way
yourself.
of becoming a lich?
If you're gonna do it, gather them up yourself and do it with your own hands, you know? You're gonna get your hands dirty, at least do it yourself.
But you're still sacrificing people.
I am not saying I would personally do it. I'm just saying there's some respect to be had at people that
Okay,
follow through with
but
it.
I pose this hypothetical question to you. So, say he did the same thing, right? But instead of sentient frog people, they were just frogs.
Well, they
Would you
can't
have
be.
a big issue
No.
with that?
But they have to have souls.
Yeah,
the whole thing
roll
is-
Arcana.
Yeah. Hypothetically. I don't even care if that's how it works. I don't know how becoming a lich works.
I mean, I think the
I
the
think I
idea is the
understand.
souls. He
I
needs
think
the
it's like
souls.
a 20. I'm gonna put that at 20.
And like, I mean, this gets questionable because
That's
you're
ridiculous.
right. Like, if I could just gather a bunch
get
of
a gist of
beetles
it.
and kill them and use that as a phylactery, then like, shit, man, everybody could be a lich.
All
I
right.
think that's the limitation.
I think you have to have like people with souls that are willingly sacrificing.
Do they have to be
themselves.
willing?
Right,
Everyone
but
roll
even
Arcana,
if it
that
were
would
frogs,
continue this
why
argument.
aren't we... Okay, but
I'm not
like,
even gonna roll. I'm
hypothetically, if
actually
they were
Shmed can roll.
frogs...
I feel like Shmed
I'll
is the
roll.
only one that could feasibly make a 20.
I could have.
Oh.
Otherwise,
I
you
can
guys
do-
just don't know much about liches.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they have to be like real people. Otherwise,
Yeah.
anybody would just use like.
I got a
Yeah, they're
19.
undead
It's all
19 is
speculation right now.
feasibly close to 20. Yeah, well,
They're
I'm
skeletons?
speculating. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I
bad-
can't even
the
get
bad-
I wouldn't even
bad
get
Josh,
Snap rolls
your
are here.
19 and my 16 are the same because it means we both failed. So I know just as much as you do. Aren't you fucking stupid?
Either way, you are right, Reese. If that was an option, I would use the normal frogs. I mean, I'd prefer to not even use frogs. I would probably use bugs or something. If it was just about life being smothered
A
out.
life is a life, right?
Well, what
Well,
if they're
then
all
there's that
bad? What if they're all really bad?
Let's say
I'm
that
not
to the
trying
ant you
to
accidentally
impose
stepped
any
on.
good or bad intentions on this
Or like
whatsoever. I'm just asking the question.
sometimes back at the farm, like a cow would come down with a sickness, and we'd have to kill it. Like maybe that would work, and that's a little bit like you could do it slowly and do it in a humane manner. I
Over
guess.
time,
Yeah.
I suppose that would be the most honorable way.
Or like
Bonk's
someone in a
ADHD is
hospital that's
getting
gonna
that
die
funny
anyway, and you
football
just
with
ask
Nexus.
them like, "Hey, buddy, do you mind if I like?"
Do you mind suffering eternal damnation?
Well, hey,
so
do we
that
know
I
they
could live
suffer?
forever?
We don't know. Maybe it's peace in there. Maybe it's fucking paradise.
Well, that poses the question that if there were paradise, paradise is promised by the heavens, right? Generally speaking.
You know what I think? I think paradise is wherever I got a beer in my hand. Am I right? And I high five.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying.
Do you think they have beer inside the Lich?
I mean, I would hope
What
so.
is it called?
I mean, honestly,
if he's
Lich
the head of-
Lich Dom's probably. Any other Lich, probably.
I mean, honestly,
no,
Lich Dom.
honestly, that is fair.
like Lich Dom, honestly,
Like,
his
if you
collector's
got to
probably a
mold and
party
shape
in
it,
there.
Lich Dom probably has like a bar and like.
Now that I think about it, I bet the
nightclubs and
frogs are
shit.
having like a little luau in that phylactery. I bet they're partying it up. They might be living the fucking life. Maybe we're doing something bad here, guys.
That's
We
frog
don't know
heaven.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he convinced sentient frogs, so they
Oh, wait.
knew what they were doing.
We
I
don't know
wouldn't
if he's
say.
magic though. That's the
Well,
problem.
but like any person could be dragged into
Like,
a cult
Reese
and like it's a
convinced
bad
Marine-
cult, but they can't really see that.
Reese
I don't think
convinced
there's such
Marine
thing
to
That's
as
run
just
good.
away.
called like a manipulation.
But that was magic, and using magic on people to kill themselves would be fucked up. But
Yeah,
then-
Like are
he just
the people
convinced
who
people.
fell for the manipulation like bad? Like, did they do a bad thing? Yeah. Should they suffer eternal damnation because they fucked up and believed this guy who they thought was a
I
good
think
guy?
also he modified memory to a bunch of people. That's also fucked up. I have a
That's
problem
what I
with
was
that.
getting to. That's the fucked up part. The frogs, honestly, you know what? Sentient. They have emotion. They know what they're doing. They did
He's turning
something.
the
Oh
frogs
wow.
gay.
But like, own up to
Frogs
it.
do.
He just wanted to wipe everyone's memory. That's kind of fucked up. Like that's not what the head of a frat should do. He should be proud of who he is.
That's like date rape.
I agree.
We cut to the frog cult, and you just see like a frog, like the
Yeah.
frogs wrapping up like a fucking little like girl frog and throwing it in a volcano.
I am
Like,
honored to
"Where's
lead
the
the sacrifice."
Dom?" And it's like the
Lich
fucking
Dom,
parents are
God.
crying, and then you just
Wait.
cut back to Mexus going, they have
Mexus.
their own choice in this though.
Nexus, does the fraternity have
They're
bylaws?
conscious.
It's got every frat should. There should be Alpha Sigma
If the
Alpha
fraternity has a
bylaws.
bylaw against using a date rape
I
drug
doubt it.
or magic,
I'm gonna be honest. I highly doubt that Lich Dom has any sort of laws.
I don't know. Frats are pretty fucking
I'm
serious,
saying
boys.
we could coup d'etat him out of
What does that mean?
the frat
Is that like a
as
celebration?
penance.
This is
No,
a
coup
valid. This
d'etat
is
means
valid.
like a
El
hostile
cucaracha?
overthrow.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
from within.
I think
El
Yeah.
cucaracha from within. I agree.
It's a coup. A coup. I heard that in
Cucaracha.
one of my classes.
cuckoo. Are they
Coup
an owl
d'etat.
or a bird of some sort?
No, that's hoo-hoo, and they like Tootsie Pops.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have that many owls.
It is an elvish
Like
term.
Tootsie Pops.
So wait, what do we do? What are we doing then? Are we? How we?
I
So
think
we have
put it
to
on the
we have
back
to
burner.
look into the bylaws and see if it's even a
valid.
possibility.
Sorry, I didn't get to the part. So we went to Amelie, which I guess led Bach down a trail of talking to a ghost named Kevin, who was the former frat head before Lich Dom. He's a ghost that haunts the dorm, and we gotta talk to Kevin, but we can't. We need to get someone that can help us talk to ghosts. So we're gonna get a cheerleader or something. Bonk's on it. Bonk's in charge.
All right, so when we overthrow Lich Dom, dibs on being the new head of Alpha Sigma Alpha.
I
Dibs.
think it's gonna definitely.
I don't
not
care.
work
I
like
just
that.
want to do some research into the bylaws. That
so
is
you-
my area of expertise.
Alright, Reese looks into the bylaws. Bonk, you get info on how to talk to Kevin the ghost.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we could disintegrate.
Before
Ah.
we move on him, we need to make certain that we have evidence to present if
So
this
that-
goes
no,
to
no,
court.
No, this ain't gonna work. Okay, so this is a problem right now. So we're on the Planebreaker, right? And this is all ran by. Is Buttons in charge of the entire ship or just the fucking school?
Airship.
I think she
It's her-
probably has rules set in motion for when she's gone or doesn't want to govern, but then she'll just come in and be like, I feel like this is the correct thing to do. So, like,
But
I
like,
ship my
Buttons
rules.
allowed someone
Yeah.
to murder a bunch of people in the dorm, and then they continued being a student here. So I honestly think she'd probably be proud of Lich Dom for modifying memory a bunch of people. We can't go to the school officials about this.
Well, we don't know about
No,
that.
but if
She
it
might
is
just
in
think
the
that's uncool.
bylaws, then the school has no choice but to.
What bylaws are we
Okay,
talking?
so
like
Smav,
school
here's the
bylaws or
problem. All right,
frat
ready?
bylaws?
You find
Frat
the
and
bylaw.
school bylaws.
So you
Well, the
find the
school doesn't do
bylaw.
anything about the frat. The frat's not a school entity. It's just,
Well, it's
you know,
actually
we made
usually
it.
the frat is a school entity technically, generally. I think they're affiliated.
No,
with
it's
the
usually no, it's
school.
usually something that a group of students created, but it's not. you know,
Even-
part of the
Even if it
school.
is not a part of the school,
schools can
usually
Frat's shut
usually
down.
they have alumni.
Yeah, because they stay on campus. Doesn't mean
and
the school
and the
oversees that.
fraternity
Well,
is a
school affiliated,
larger
you're on campus,
organization outside of the school.
By the way, you say you get this bylaw, this fucking, you know, this smoking gun that you need. You take it to the official, who then calls in Lich Dom to talk about it. He makes you forget, and the guy forget. Then you come back to us and we go, hey,
need the
Reese,
reporter.
this is what happened. And then, no, see, he already tried going to the press and telling everybody. And what did he do? He made everybody forget. We can't go to
No,
anybody.
but you need like a dead trigger. What do they call it?
Dead man
Deadman
switch.
switch, yeah.
Dead man switch. Yeah, that one.
But I
Except
think-
instead of dead man, it means like, you know, and if
See, this only
if I
works-
forget.
See, the problem is the Planebreaker is limited spots to go. This only works if we we had to get him off the Planebreaker. Then I don't know, man. I don't see it working. I think we need to find a way to take him down completely.
I don't
before
even
we try
think
and go
that
to
getting
anybody.
him off the Planebreaker is like the end goal. This is just like penance to show him that his actions have consequences.
Yeah, I want to.
And maybe he will mature from this and grow
I
up
wanna
and
turn
move
him
on
back
and
into
fucking
Dom.
graduate.
Well, I think that's what Amelie wanted to do, isn't it? Bonk?
Film?
No, graduate him. Wasn't that one of the plans? I don't know if I
Yeah.
was there for
It
that
was.
conversation. We talked about a few of them before I left.
Yeah, that's one of her plans.
I got it. So I'll take a bunch of his class's tests and just write his name in so he has to graduate.
You know that
I
he's passed probably every test. He's probably
Except the last one that he failed.
just the
yeah, he's
last
probably
one, yeah.
mastered every archetype. He just has never passed the PACE exam, which is like the final closing exam you take before you're able to
But
graduate.
my thoughts is we have to do the Zombonomicon thing anyway, and I bet that book has something to kill a lich.
Do we though?
I mean, I said I would, and I'm a man of my word, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
we could
but
still
she's a
find it
bitch.
as like a bat. So before this all happens,
That's
we
not
could
true.
do all of these things. We could try it the non-violent way first. But
Well,
if
my
all
point
else
is, as
fails, we
soon as
could
you
use
do-
the Zombonomicon.
So that's my point. We have to get our hands on the Zombonomicon before you try and do it the non-violent way, because then that'll be. If you make,
Of course.
if you get forced to forget, then we can come in and try and use that thing. I don't know. I think
I
this is
agree.
I don't think we're gonna be able to take Lich Dom until next year, guys. We gotta train our shit
The
first.
longer we put him
So what
off,
you're
the-
saying
I
is we
think
got
it's
a year
going to
to
be a while
party?
yet.
But how many troops can we rally here? We already know Cassia wants the zombie Nomicon.
Can't tell anybody else for now. The
As
more we
you
tell,
guys
the
are
more
standing
likely
there.
the rumor gets around.
This is going to require a lot of
Right now we got Irrecruit and
Skullduggery.
Anomaly that we can talk to about it. Otherwise, let's
It's
try and
already
keep
bad
the
enough
circle
that Reese
small.
knows he's the biggest gossip on the ship.
It's the fucking groundskeeper.
You
right?
have-
yeah, I was about to say.
Do I know that you have a separate
As you guys are
personality?
standing there, the
No, none of
you'll
you
see,
do.
You'll see the groundskeeper walk by, and he's gonna say, 10 yards off. Looks like you're changing things up today." And he's just gonna walk away.
He's watching
This
us.
is our coming of age.
He's spying on us, guys. He noticed.
We
But,
have to kill him.
No, whoa, Jesus.
Yeah,
Where did that?
No
We're not killing
witnesses.
Scruffy.
No mercy.
No, he's fine. I think he's all right. I don't think he'll say anything.
He's gonna
I
go
don't
open
care.
the shed, and he's pulling out a lawnmower or something. It's bigger than him because he's a halfling.
You should get him a rider. It's kind of mean to make him do a push.
Honestly, it is kind of sad that he
It's
he
good
has to
exercise,
push
though.
that thing around.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't we have magic ways to cut grass? Why are we making him do it by
There
hand?
has to be, right? Like
It's not
it
even
would
like-
be
it's not even
insane
like
for
a
there not to
battery
be.
Go cast some
powered.
kind
it's
of
called a
spell and start
lawnmower.
to
You know what? Now that I look
start
down,
to
I'm like,
fly.
isn't this just fake
Yeah.
grass anyway?
I'm
This
picking
is
up
like
an
a magic
astroturf.
school.
Yeah.
Like, can't buttons just make this shit grow or outgrow?
It
at
would
will?
be even funnier if it was a magic school and they had
Then what is the
AstroTurf.
It's an
groundskeeper gonna do?
AstroTurf.
Yeah,
That's just
They just suck.
He's in Boeing AstroTurf right now.
Brrr.
I'm gonna tear my Achilles the first game we play.
He's gotta look busy
no,
for
no,
job
no.
security.
It's AstroTurf, but they use magic to make it grow,
exactly.
and so he has to cut it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, so I guess we have some formings of a plan. For now, Maxis, I think your goal is to make sure that he doesn't get on our case. You're probably the best with him.
Get him drunk means I get drunk. Means we're cool.
Cannot
Remember-
slip.
I will try.
No
I will
talking
try
about
to look
any frog
into
people.
see if
No
the
bringing it up.
fraternity or the school have bylaws.
Alright, I think this is a plan.
I mean, my
Maybe,
job is to get drunk with Lich Dom. I like this plan a lot.
For now, business as usual, boys, other than the little missions we got.
Derek, Schmidt wants to go into the Mindscape real quick, just to make sure Gorb knows not to fucking leak this shit.
Yeah, what's up? Bro, I gotta hold on, change the map.
Ooh.
Cerebral Sanctum, where's tension? Pure tension. Okay, you're here.
All right, bro. I know you were listening there, and I need to make sure that when you're in control, you're not leaking shit like that, so we don't get in trouble.
He's gonna kind of cradle his chin with his hand. He's gonna say,
If you do, we both die.
Yeah. You know, I was about to fucking give you some shit and say, like, what's it worth to me or something like that, but, nah, man.
Yeah, I
like,
figured.
yeah, we'll both probably fucking die. That guy's a lich. You gotta keep in mind, whatever your friends are talking about.
that's not his voice.
Schmebulok, whatever those guys are.
That's not his voice either.
That's the wrong voice. What the fuck? Do you have a cold inside my
just
brain?
get fucking. I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm gonna be, like, in this scene for 30 more seconds.
He breaks the fourth wall.
Scene. It's a scene.
He says,
Yeah, I'll fucking. Whatever, man. I'll keep it secret. You ain't gotta worry.
Yeah, good boy.
Okay, maybe I won't keep
And
it
then,
secret.
and then
It's
Schmidt be
probably
like
fucking-
dips after saying that.
okay. Yeah.
I'm killing him now.
He's gonna fucking, he's gonna walk straight up to Lich Dom if it's his turn. Where's my playlist?
Hey man, Schmeb's a sassy man. He's got to keep it up. He's got to keep
eyes
practicing.
just roll in the back of his head when he does this.
Roll insight.
Alright.
I'm just in my sassy meditation.
Wait, let me do this.
Are you trying to hide it?
God,
Not really.
Okay, roll deception. Actually, don't roll deception. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if he's not hiding it, if you roll above a 10, Bonk, you'd notice something's up with Shmeb. He
I just
spaced
see his
out there
eyebrow
in a
in the
way
back of
that's
his head.
completely unnatural. Yeah, his eyes kind of rolled back, kind of to the bloodshot part, or kind of wait for a bit.
My eyes go as white as your milk.
Yeah.
He does this from time to time.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
in my sassy meditation.
Alright.
Queen Bee taught me.
All right. Very cool. Is that that? Any other scenes you guys have planned?
Looking into
Bonk has
the
to talk to that cheerleader guy.
university
How long
and
that'll take.
fraternity bylaws.
He's
Okay.
waiting
And
to
what
get
in
there.
particular are you trying to figure out?
Me?
Yeah, I don't have an entire like list of laws set up, so.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure
insane
out
if you did.
if in the process of wiping everyone's memory and Also, sacrificing however many little frog guys if he broke the bylaws in his actions in some way.
Roll
In that
investigation.
situation. Okay. Investigation.
I'll put it at 12.
Yep.
Hey, that's pretty good. So yeah, you go around looking for bylaws, and trying to see if he violated them by the frog people thing, or changing the students' minds. I guess we'll find out pretty explicitly that I mean this is a school that teaches, heroes and villains. There's a fucking Nareem comes here and he wants to fucking burn towns and live in a horde. That's what that guy wants to do.
Now he wants to eat an chocolate
They
chip.
would not care if any student went to another, dimension and basically convinced an entire town to worship him. That's not something on their radar. But also for the modify memory thing, yeah, that's true. It's actually, with your investigation, you'll find that there have been no bylaws written for modify memory in particular, because none of the students that go to the school are able to learn the spell
Every time someone
before
wrote a
they
bylaw,
graduate.
they had their memory modified, and someone came in and erased it.
Oh, maybe. No. The thing is,
You're reading this.
when
My
students
memory's been wiped.
graduate the school, like the highest spell level they'd be able to cast is like 6 usually, maybe higher if they're lucky.
We're a weird improv.
But yeah, you know,
situation
there's been no bylaws written about modify memory because typically students, like 99.5% of students, would never be capable of learning that spell before they graduate. So whatever he has done so far seems to be within the bounds of the law so far, but that doesn't mean new ones can't be made, I guess. You'd have to figure out how that works. It probably involve getting the
Running for
principal
student
to...
council.
You
Yeah.
fucking start this goddamn bullshit every time. During I ride ponies with Miguel.
I ride ponies with Miguel. You knew what I was gonna do during the time skip. I ride ponies with Miguel. I go on a date with Jane. I peek around for the Zambanamacon. I help you with Kevin, and I make the winning catch during the big game. That's all I do.
Okay, before Mexico say I make the winning throw.
Okay, yeah.
That's-
Yeah, we'll get there.
Alright.
I'll do
I guess
one thing for football just because it's something I'll let you share. But okay, we're past Reese. Now we have Bonk. Are you going? Which club leader are you going to?
Alright. Flip a coin. Which side will be which side? Let's see. Who wants to run with the D2?
Which side
I'll
is which
close
side?
my eyes here.
Is Megan one?
Close. Megan
It's a D1. It's a D1.
No, not
What's-
look at first.
Don't. Megan's one. The other one.
Marcus is two.
Is two.
Okay, it's Megan. So
Megan-chan.
yeah, you go to the Shingu Culture Club. You walk in there. It's
Can I
Sunday.
go?
How many?
I haven't been to the club room in a while.
Yeah, I guess you guys. Sure. You guys go together.
No, as we walk in, we immediately
you-
do what we always do, which is we take off our shoes, we bow
yeah, you
our
take our
head.
shows. You bow your heads. Yeah, exactly.
I have my fucking Jujutsu Kaisen T-shirt on.
Yeah, you
we-
guys.
We
you guys walk in there. You'll see one corner of the room. There's a bunch of students. There's like one guy just watching anime on his phone. There's a bunch of students drawing. In these like sketchbooks. You'll see. Where's what's that one guy's name? Max Skyblade's there.
he's really into fucking
Yeah, what would he be into?
Wyvern X.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
Wyvern Sphere.
Wyvern Sphere X.
Yeah.
And I-
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's watching Generations, which is worse.
No,
Yeah,
he's
don't tell
watching.
him
He's
that.
watching
Yeah.
DT.
Because he'll
Oh,
say it's
DT, my bad.
You'll see Happy Doggy Pillows in there with Megan Chan. They're all like in one side of the room. They're like trying to do the freaking Haruhi dance or something. And everyone will be kind of surprised when you walk in. And Megan's gonna say,
Cut.
that's on her voice.
Cut it. We'll get it right eventually.
And Happy Doggy Pillows like,
Yeah, we'll get it right. Good.
keep that spirit, I'll be back. And she'll kind of flip her hair and walk over to Bonk and Shmeb. And she'll kind of put her elbow on a desk and cup her chin in her hand. And she's going to like flicker her eyelashes. And she's going to look at you guys and she's going to say,
If it isn't the sassy man and the jock finally walking into the club, glad to see you guys. What brings you here?
I'm just gonna think, man, she is such a tsundere.
I go, Sensei, we need your help. It's of urgency.
Okay. Already off to a great start. Yeah, what do you need? I am in.
actually, I don't know if I'm going to have time for it. She's going to look away.
Oh, we have to keep persuading her. We have to make it sound interesting.
No, Shmev's gonna be like, okay, I guess we'll just have to go find a new, wise person to help us with this adventure.
I don't think there's anyone wiser.
I don't know.
I
You're so
don't.
busy, so we work.
Yeah, well, I am busy,
So-
but I don't think there's anyone wiser. You said you'd find a wiser person. You obviously came to me first because I'm the wisest.
No, I said we need to find another wise person.
Okay. What are you
We're here with spirits.
like
But
what?
we came
what,
to you because you were the best, and
what are you?
We need someone to help us deal with spirits.
Spirits like ghosts?
Yes, the same.
Like that's not
Maybe
me.
even a yokai.
You're right. A yokai. Yeah. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. I fucking love
All
ghosts.
right, I did everything I needed to do. I said the 4 words that I know.
This guy just said yokai.
He said
I'm in.
yokai. I go, arigato. Meet me at Sigma Alpha Sigma.
Is that
Ikidakimasu, and I walk away.
still kind of about you?
Yeah, she goes like, he's nailing this.
He's really nailing. I did not set up for.
To translate to faking it till you make it. Meet us at the Alpha Sigma Alpha House.
Okay.
Right, I will be there. Everyone take
walk over and
however
say hi.
long it'll take. Yeah, for me to get back. You guys might be here. I'll be back, and we'll get it right.
And she's gonna kind of walk off, and you guys walk over to Alpha Sigma Alpha, and you're outside.
Shmev's gonna hit the Dante Devil May Cry dance as we walk out.
Where's? Hell yeah, roll performance. I don't know what that looks like, but roll performance.
Sounds like it's something complicated.
They're that complicated.
Whatever it
Nailed
is,
it.
you do it pretty good.
Hey, pretty good job.
And fucking Max Skyblade looks at you and he's like excited, and he'll clap as you leave.
He pulls out a lawn chair and he sits in it and turns his
Yeah.
back.
It's like, remember the joke from Devil May Cry? Remember?
There you go.
Lawn chair, like in. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
My devil trigger.
There's. Cool. So yeah, you guys are outside of Alpha Sigma Alpha.
Alright, who's here?
I don't know who's here.
I don't know.
I'm definitely there. Like
Lex
my
is
job
there.
is just to work with Dom and keep him drunk and happy.
Perfect, Mex, we need you to get Dom out of the house.
Yeah. I mean, can I just get him to pass out? I could probably give that motherfucker a few more shots. We're pretty lit right now.
Well, I had a perfect opportunity for you. because I know Lich Dom never misses
duel.
a duel at the
Deus of
Days of
Fates?
Destiny.
Days of Destiny.
Days of
Days of
Destiny?
Destiny. I got the most gullible person I know, Rebel the Rat King, to take on Nareem.
Rebel and Nareem are fighting?
He has a small army he's been forming over the last couple of weeks. I have no idea how he got the muscle boys in there, but he does.
I fucking go
I wanna go to
sprint
this.
back inside. I sprint back inside, open the door. I'm like, damn! There's a fucking duel!
It's between the rat guy and the dragon!
Yeah.
It's a fucking rat guy and a dragon! The rat guy's got a fucking army, dude! Get a fucking case and let's get this shit going!
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. That sounds funny. Why not? Even if it's a lie.
Damn,
There's a frat party that he's clearing out.
No, I'm just at the frat house getting drunk with him. Like, there's nothing going on during this time of day.
Yeah. I guess someone can do persuasion with advantage.
That would definitely be me.
Automatically
Let's see.
succeeds with the Lich Dom, but this determines how many frat guys are clearing out of the house.
Oh, okay, let's see. Boom. Boom.
Okay, that's pretty good.
about 14
Okay.
of them.
Yeah, you get to see Mexus walk in. He exclaims very loudly. Dom's like,
Fuck yeah, no, gentlemen. One for the fucking ages. I love watching Nareem duels. They happen all the fucking time, but this one has a bunch of tiny fucking rats in it.
And shirtless, hustly men. I don't even know how he got this deep.
And shirtless men. That is one talented rat.
he's gonna walk off. You'll see like Lich Dom walks out with a bunch of guys. Yeah, and you guys will walk in after you see
After they leave, I'll come jogging up and I'll go. I got Nareem to agree to the fight.
There you go.
We have to rematch him at some point, though.
I
That's
figured
the
he
only
was
way.
on
That's
for
the only way I could get him to fight a rat. He said it wasn't a worthy opponent.
That sounds like
Did you tell him
Nareem.
about the muscly men?
I did. He said it wasn't enough. He said if you were there, he'd do it, and I said you were busy. So I agreed that we'll do a rematch. Either way, is this our Ghost Whisperer? And I look at is Megan Shine here?
Yes, sir.
Or she-
Yeah, so I'm a ghost whisperer. What's going on? Am I whispering to the ghost? What? You
sorry,
guys have
I
not
just
explained my part in this at all.
I pictured her
We need
dressed
you
up
to help
like-
us talk to the ghost. Is that something you could do? He didn't tell you this? Did you
No,
just
I
bring her here
said-
without explaining this?
No, I
Oh,
said
need me to
we-
talk to the
we-
ghost?
No, we need to talk to the
Oh,
ghost.
you need to talk. Okay, yeah, I could do that.
Well, you
need
can
help with
talk
spirit.
with us if you want. You're welcome to join
I
the
watched
conversation.
like an anime about paranormal, like talking to ghosts, stuff like that. So I learned all the spells.
Whoa, what's an anime?
You wouldn't
It's
get
a
it.
show.
Yeah. Actually, you
Oh.
tell him, Shmebby.
So it's like a cartoon.
I like
How
cartoons.
dare you?
I love cartoons. There's that one, the Avatar. I love that Avatar one.
That's pretty good. I said that too. They don't like when you call it that though.
Yeah.
So, but it's like that. But don't say cartoon.
I will
Oh, okay.
end you.
Oh, it's a pretty cool club. Is it like for kids or something?
Megan's gonna roll a wisdom
I don't
check to
know.
not
All
rip your
you
head off.
do is ride ponies.
Stetson is actually completely clueless about anime. He doesn't know anything about it.
Before she starts to stab at him, I get away. He's like, he's just naive. He hasn't learned the ways.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
from the New
me.
Frontier.
Yeah.
We didn't have anime. We had westerns.
God.
She's gonna touch your forehead.
Okay.
Actually, there's this one cartoon about a space cowboy. That one was pretty good.
I'm Shmeb's gonna lean over to Megatron and be like, just get him to watch Cowboy Bebop and it'll all be over.
It's your friend. Can't believe you hang out with this guy, Shmeb.
Yeah,
All right,
but
let's
he
go
doesn't
talk to
take
some-
my recommendations.
Go talk
Not
to
since
Kevin.
the incident.
Reese, are you here? I look around. I don't see Reese.
Reese is probably. I would imagine Reese would be at the fight,
Could be.
wouldn't he?
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if he ever went on that date with that vampire guy he was talking about.
Either way,
Yeah,
Let's
this
talk to
isn't our
Ghost.
problem.
Let's find Kevin real quick.
Ghost problems.
We only have so much time before they come back.
Okay,
I
find the
highly doubt
ghost.
that fight's gonna last long. I'm gonna be honest.
I
with you.
Where do you think the ghost is? I do not have Megan sheet set up,
Basement.
but she's like a fucking
Do you think
high
the
level
basement? Do we
spellcaster.
know that?
It's
Yeah.
the
Sassy
basement.
weeb. That's what she sounds like.
That's
Did he
my
kill
lead.
him? Did he get killed in the basement, or
No
did he choose
clue.
them to stay here?
The
No idea.
basement. Okay, we're going to the basement. Is that all of them? I don't know. Who cares? I'm just gonna start walking in.
Anybody else I could talk to, it's alright.
Yeah, and she'll just walk up to the front door, let herself in. You'll go in. You'll see.
No, it's Nick.
Yeah, Nick's passed out on the couch with freaking
It's
Susie.
Trailer, I can talk to him.
Trailer
Oh,
left.
they're doing better.
Yeah, they're napping next to each other. They both look
I look closer and
hungover.
I see there's a pair of handcuffs on Nick and Susie.
handcuffed together.
I'm like, maybe they aren't doing better.
Yeah, you don't know. But yeah, they're passed out, and you walk in, you'll see the door to the basement to the left, kind of the wooden, shitty, frat house door.
Jackson,
And
you know the way. You played beer pong down here that one time.
That's true. I was in the basement. I played beer pong down there.
Lead the way.
It's a shitty. Is it like a finished basement? What are we looking at here? Like the wood, like 70s,
no, it's
like
not
70s
finished.
wood, 70s
it's-
wood
it's
paneling.
got the wood. Well, actually, that would actually. Yeah, probably. That sounds. You convinced me. I was gonna say it was unfinished, but no, with the wood paneling, yeah, it's got a green carpet
Yeah, like,
and the wood
yeah,
paneling.
like,
on the walls.
like
Yeah.
a dingy couch that like
The
nobody
carpet's,
really wants to
ripped
sit
up in
on.
areas. There's
You know
this
what's
shitty
crazy is
couch in the
this
corner
couch
that I
is
forgot
somehow
about.
nicer
It's,
than the
Yeah.
couch.
you know, I've been to a frat party basement, and this is exactly what it looked like. There's like a little corner with
Kind of
like
smells
a
like
makeshift,
mildew. Yeah, you think
a
it's
corner with a
probably a
little
leak
makeshift
somewhere.
DJ stand where a dude brings his laptop and plugs it into some speakers that are just
Yeah.
like jerry rigged in the corners.
And you guys
And
don't
there's
really.
like a single bathroom down there, and it's never cleaned. It looks like shit, and the door is always closed.
I guess you guys wouldn't know why it smells like mildew. It's probably just a leaky pipe. It's got to be a leaky pipe because it doesn't rain in Bakerville. There's no artificial sky in Bakerville.
Wait, we just look up at the roof of the Planebreaker?
Yeah, it's
Like
I
metal,
think
or?
so. Actually, they probably have an artificial sky, or everyone here's gonna get depressed and.
I was gonna say,
sad.
that'd be kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'd be going to the
So, yeah,
college all the
there's
time.
There's a little artificial sky. Why not? They got their own. Underneath yours. But yeah, you walk in down here, and Megan's like, oh, I've got a fucking. I wasn't prepared to do a ghost talk, but I guess I should have been.
Okay, everyone, time for a fucking seance.
And she's gonna kind of close her eyes and she'll open them again, and it's kind of like a milky white and blue as she casts some kind of a spell that you guys don't recognize. She's like,
Hey, ghosts. Ghosts.
Kevin, we need Kevin.
Kevin, is there Kevin in here? Kevin. Show us a sign, Kevin.
Oh no, we're playing Phasmophobia.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
she just waves.
I've got my
Oh.
sewer box right here.
Okay, yeah, no,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
get
ghosts
visitors
make me
very
sneeze.
often. I am sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry, but you got visitors now. No, not me. Not me. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys here that want to meet you. Sure. Okay. Who? Would it be better if I just let you introduce yourselves, or...
Is he here? Where's he at? And I start waving my hand around.
Yeah, they'll introduce themselves. I mean, you...
Am I touching him?
He's poking your hand through a roll of dexterity. I don't know. No.
Is he over here?
No.
Oh. Is
Yeah.
that offensive?
I don't know. I'm not a ghost. Is that a... He says he doesn't
You don't
care.
have to ask him. Oh, okay. Sorry, Kevin.
Okay,
How do I see him?
cool.
How do I plug in?
I mean,
I touch you, I grab her.
No.
This didn't work. I can't see him.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
So,
let me look at the spell real quick. Yeah, I don't know, fuck it. She's a NPC, it doesn't matter.
you don't have to like spit in my eyes, do you? That'd be kind of gross.
He's like, see that
saw-
couch over there?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need
as many, like, whoever wants to talk, just sit on the couch, and I can figure something out.
Alright, couch is gross, alright though.
Yeah, but, I mean, maybe you don't have prestidigitation, does anyone? Like, you could claim that. I could claim that, too.
I'm a paladin, I don't have cantrip.
I pick up
I don't
my
have it.
cushion and I shake it, and then that's how I cast prestidigitation.
There you go.
Because I'm just like shaking it. I'm like, yeah, it's getting cleaner.
There you go, hell yeah. Works. You'll sit down, and she'll kind of pull chalk out of like a bag of holding that you find that she has at her waist, and she's gonna say, I can clean this up later. And she's gonna start kind of rubbing it into the carpet around the couch. And we'll eventually get this like evil looking circle going. And she's gonna say, okay, it's gonna be a tight squeeze, but anyone who wants to talk to the yokai can just stand in here. And I will ignite the magic. It means ghost. In Shinguese, you wouldn't understand. The cool people here did. Okay. So yeah, up on the couch whenever you're ready.
I get on the couch. You guys sitting with me? You joining? Hello?
I mean, I'm cleaning off this last.
Sure, I'll sit down. I want to see ghosts.
Alright.
What are we asking Kevin again? What are we here for?
Once we start talking, I'll remember.
What? Bonk. This whole thing was dedicated to you finding this
And then
guy and you don't remember.
As soon as he says that, can I see Kevin?
Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So the seance, the ghost circle thing will be lit up by her magic, and you guys will be whisked away to the ethereal plane, which is kind of like the regular plane, except it's more ghosty. You get like a blue-green filter, and everything seems slower and more white and spooky. And you can kind of hear people yelling or crying in the distant spooky voices, and you'll see standing in front of you this kind of lanky human jock ghost. He's wearing a Letterman jacket. He's got like blonde hair kind of spiked up on top of his head. He looks like he's got a long neck. He's kind of a stringy guy, and the big Adam's apple, and he's gonna look at each of you and he's gonna say, hey, who are you guys? I'm Kevin. I met Megan.
Hi, my name's Stetson. I look over and let the rest of them introduce themselves.
My name is Gonk. All my friends call me Bonk. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We don't call him Bonk.
I call him Bong.
I ain't lying.
And that's Schmep, since he didn't want to say his name.
I didn't get a chance. You were introducing yourself, motherfucker.
He did.
Damn, he's sassy.
Yeah, a little bit. How you doing, Kev?
Not good. I gotta haunt this place for 158 more years.
Damn.
Wait, do you actually have like a timetable on it or something?
That's true, we found that out.
That is Ghost Law. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
about
ghost
that.
law.
What happens if the place you're supposed to haunt burns down?
I think I
Time
don't.
gets reset.
Is that like a bylaw?
I don't know. Oh, I don't get to talk
Reese,
to
we
like
need
the
the
ghost
ghost
authorities
bylaws.
until 200 years. So I'll find out after I'm done with my haunting, I guess. Shit, guys.
So, how'd you die?
How'd I die? I got disintegrated by a nerd.
By a nerd? What was his name?
Schmeb's got shifty eyes.
Dominic.
See?
Was he... What race was he?
He was human. Though thinking back on that,
told
I've had a
you, I
lot of
told
time to think.
I told you Lich Dom did this.
I told you he wasn't a lich when he got to the school.
I was kind of hard on him. I've been able to reflect on that, but I don't think I deserve to be disintegrated.
Well, he's the leader of your frat now.
I know, I see him every day.
Does that,
So we don't want that, right?
Does that bother you?
Kinda wish I could just talk to him again.
He's just like, he's twisted my principles. That's not what Alpha Sigma Alpha was about.
I mean, I don't
So
know,
he
he's-
disintegrated you. Huh?
Yeah, no, I got
He was
disintegrated.
He was a nerd?
He was a nerd. He was little nerd. I
What
mean,
clubs was he in?
he was in he went to expert classes. He was in what clubs would fucking someone in the 80s be in?
Disco.
Modern Family, fucking, or
Trivia.
the Brady Bunch fan club.
Quiz Bowl.
Yeah, he's in.
Right.
Yeah,
he's in-
quiz. The Price is Right.
in Quiz Bowl. He's in Quiz Bowl. He's really good at Quiz Bowl. I think he was in the spelling bees. Wait, I don't know, like the the hard, complicated adult spelling bees.
Oh, is that the one where they summon bees and attack you while you're spelling?
Yeah, that's one of the things.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sad how many bees die every year because of it, though.
They deserve it.
I'm not.
I was never really partial to bees when I was alive.
But now that I'm dead, I think they're.
No, now they don't
me.
sting me. There's no bee ghosts, surprisingly.
Wasp, though.
The wasps go to hell.
What about
Right
hornets?
there.
Where are they on the
Straight
spectrum?
there.
What'd you
Well,
say?
wait.
You know
we got a
where?
lot of ghost questions.
Do you have? So you said you've seen him all this time for
Yeah.
all these years. Do you know where his Lich thing is?
Oh, the the Lich place.
The Lich thing.
It was here. He moved it here. How long? It's hard to tell time. Mostly just because I don't pay attention. Like there's clocks and stuff. But he's gonna look around. He's gonna say, it was in the trophy. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. But he had it removed. And I read the paperwork on his desk. He was sending it to Kadasi. You know what Kadasi is?
The hell?
It's Kadasi. Cadasi. The jungle plane.
Write this down. I like a shmeb.
Just writing it down. Kadasi.
I look at Shmed, but I don't see him holding a ghost notepad. We didn't kill one before
Yeah.
we came in.
Shemev's been holding a regular notepad.
So he sent it there in order to protect it, assuming.
Paper doesn't have souls. I can't make a ghost notepad.
Yeah, something like that.
If you could talk to him, what would you say?
Well, first off, I don't know. Like, these are the laws of the universe. You can't reverse this. This was fucking extreme. This was him, pulling out a gun and shooting someone in a world where you couldn't just be revived instantly. Extreme. And now I'm doomed to sit here for 200 years, but, like, Mom always told me to be a bigger person, and I think I'd apologize to him.
Very big of you.
Would you say he overreacted or threw a temper tantrum? Is that
I
why
think
you're
he
here?
wasn't very emotionally mature, and he,
What do you think about him now?
I don't think he has attained emotional maturity at all.
Oh, okay.
He cries a lot.
No.
He cries?
Yeah.
We should still get him expelled.
I
He
cry
expelled
every time.
Kevin.
So what's it like out there? What are you guys doing? You still
Were you around for the teacher that murdered all the people?
No, that was before me. You guys still go to
Before you-
roller rinks?
No.
No, we mainly
I
just
can't.
go
I mean,
bar
I
hopping.
mean-
I do
That's all.
horseback riding.
Man, we'd always get drunk and go to roller rinks. That shit was cool.
I watch a lot of
You
anime.
guys do drive-in movies?
Yeah, we did drive-in movies.
We got arcades still.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Well, kind of. They're all like digital. They like
Oh,
charge you by.
I
I
don't.
like
Shmev starts pulling out his legally distinct Nintendo DS.
This guy's head explodes while dead.
He's probably seen. He's like, I've seen all this stuff before, but no one's explained it to me. He's like, so the arcade's still here. Did you see my high score in Legally Distinct Galaga?
It's
Yeah,
not
I
in order.
beat it. Sorry.
Oh, are
It's not
you
in order.
are you the KWS? Is that yours?
Yep. Kevin William Sanderson.
Sanderson, that's an interesting last name.
Yeah, well, it's
Schmitterson.
fine.
Yeah, I beat your high score. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll try and come
Roll
visit.
dexterity.
Dexterity.
See if you beat his high score.
I'm the best. Simple as that.
You lied. Roll deception.
Oh.
He's just gonna say, "Oh
I could have
man,
been the reverse.
oh man." Well, someone was bound to do it.
But hey, you're still technically on the high score screen.
Yeah, at least I got that gone. That's 42 years. Like, at least I got that gone. What do you say, Stetson?
And we'll try and come visit, Kevin.
Yeah, I appreciate
bet
that, man.
It's kind of lonely down here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of fun to watch the parties every now and then, but it feel kind of creepy, like listening into people and they don't know I'm here. But like, what else can I do?
Are you not able to go anywhere else? You're stuck in this building?
Yep. It's
Damn.
a haunting.
Go upstairs?
I was gonna say there's a door.
I can go
on-
upstairs. I just prefer to be down here. It's
Tell me
more quiet.
what was Scoops like in the 80s?
Well,
Scoops.
probably tasted better. From what I hear with these students, they're kind of cutting down quality and making things more expensive these days.
They used to have real workers.
Yeah.
They wore booty shorts, the men and the
Yeah,
women.
absolutely. And they had roller skates.
Also, we didn't have any of these imp unions.
Yeah, and
I'm really
no one was
un-union.
unionized
I
back then.
fucking
The
hate
teacher
unions.
union didn't exist. The elemental union didn't exist. Back in those days, we said we fucking hate unions, and we fucking, stuff like that.
People don't really do cocaine anymore. That's kind of a thing.
People
Says
don't do
you.
cocaine.
I mean, like college kids do. I meant more like people out in society's kind of died down.
World's getting lame.
Never, not since that Wolf of Wall Street movie.
This makes me kind of regret bullying that weird. I called him weird. Shouldn't call him weird.
I
Don't call
will
him
say,
weird,
Kevin,
Yeah.
your actions did lead to him genociding a bunch of
Yeah,
frog
I
people, and
get that.
I don't want you
Yeah.
to feel responsible for that because you wouldn't have known.
That's fair. Yeah, most
Yeah, I
people I
mean,
bullied
but-
didn't do that.
So when did he become a lich? Like how long after he killed you?
It
Or
was,
did he kill you when he became a
It
lich?
was right before he killed me. That's the first time I saw him like that, and his new
Oh,
body.
wow.
Yeah, he's big and he was strong, and he killed me with a disintegrate spell.
Did he get stupider when that happened or something?
No, he's incredibly intelligent.
He just acts stupid?
Yeah,
That's kind of smart, I guess.
That doesn't sound very wise to me.
That means he's probably gonna get onto us rather quickly. We should be careful. Especially you, Bonk. You need to act nice to him.
I won't.
At least give him a fake reason why you're mad.
I don't lie.
Josh is sleeping.
Reese is fucking out of it. He fell asleep on the couch.
We don't have a bedroom for him in this server.
guess we'll go sleep in whispers.
Good night, Josh. Sleep tight. Young prince.
Sweet prince.
He said he woke up at 2 a.m. last night.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Goof.
That's a bit early.
But I guess we'll wrap up with Kevin. I don't have anything else to ask him unless you guys do.
No, we got what we needed.
Okay, yeah,
we
you
got
guys wrap up.
We could just
Kevin's
expel him.
Kevin's gonna
Nice.
wave you guys off. And you'll be brought back
Wait,
to...
wait. I got one more thing.
Yeah, what's
Oh no,
going
I
on?
cut off.
What did you use to call Lich Dom to like tease him and shit?
Don't. We don't need to know. You'll feel like you need to use it.
I just want it as like a sweet one-liner if he does decide to try to kill me.
Call him Dominic.
I feel like that's just, I mean, his name's Lich Dom. What else could Dom be?
Samantha, yeah, I don't know.
Dimitri?
Dimitri?
No, I'm
That's
past
the weirdest
that.
thing I've ever heard.
All the shitty things he did, I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm just gonna sit here and
What?
hope a good afterlife takes me in 160 fucking years, and he's gonna kick the carpet. It's like nice talking to people. For once, it's been a very long time. Well, a lot of people hear about me, you know, haunting the Freya house and stuff. I'll have some kids like Megan come down every now and then, but you guys, you know, you just talk to me like a person. I kind of appreciate that.
I mean, you're still a person. You're just dead.
Yeah, guess so. Okay.
So there's no way like we can like speed up your like, you know, expulsion from ghostlyhood or
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to whoever's in charge of the ghost world. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him yet. I gotta wait here another 150 years. The god of inevitable entropy is the reason I can't be revived. Ghosts can normally be revived, but no, score. You know, if you get disintegrated, he doesn't let you get revived. So if, I don't know. There's like two things there: score in one direction and like the ghost president in the other direction.
Who the hell's the ghost president?
I don't know.
Ronald
These are all things I've just been told by the weird kids that come here to talk to me. I've been stuck in this house for 42 years.
They don't even sound like a ghost.
No, they didn't even send a representative.
That's
Actually, there was a lady. She came and she was about to explain stuff, but then she got a phone call and left.
Do you pay ghost taxes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, taxation without representation. You know,
Yes.
we rebelled in the New Frontier because of that.
I would rebel if I could, but I'm stuck here for another 160
Alright, well,
years.
if I ever become a ghost, I'm with you, brother.
All right, fuck
President
yeah.
Casper's been in charge since I've been dead. Okay.
I mean, hopefully I don't see you in
He hasn't been too
whatever
friendly.
ghost place I get sent to in 160 years after this. But if I do, I know what to do, man.
Oh, hopefully it's not Pandemonium. That place kind of sucks.
Yeah, Pandemonium.
No, it wasn't
Been
so
there,
bad.
done that.
You got a
Just that
bugbear,
weird
dude.
dude.
one-eyed
No,
monster was
yeah,
kind
no.
of scary.
Yeah, that's older than Lich Dom. They've been doing that for a long time now. Okay. Well, good luck. And
Thanks, Kevin.
he's gonna nod his head, and you guys will be whisked from Ghost Dimension back to the basement, where Megan's
I'm
standing
gonna
there.
figure out Lich Dom's old fucking like the name Kevin used to tease him with. I'm gonna figure that out one of these days.
It's possible.
Probably just nerd or weirdo
Dweeb,
or yuck.
dork.
Smelly poopy face.
Dominic the dweeb.
Dweeb.
Dominic the donkey.
Dorky
Dom. You know, like in a mean way.
Dorky
Dorky
Dorky Dom. So you guys are brought back to the basement. Yeah, Megan's there. You find
I'm
what
so
you're
using that.
looking for. I should have been.
Yeah, exactly
There's
what
no
we
room on that
need.
couch. I should have been on that couch.
Yeah, I think we got what we needed.
Okay, cool. Am I gonna see you guys in Shingu Culture Club again soon? She looks at Bonk and
Should
Schmib.
Not me.
That's okay.
And
That's
as,
okay.
and as part of our deal, and I pull out a notebook, and it just says "kill note," and I go, "This is for you."
Oh,
Just a
sweet, thank you.
A notebook. very, very crude.
This
And I'm
was
like-
worth it. Okay, well I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna look at her and give her the All Might thumbs up with a smile.
Fuck
Now
yeah,
it's your
fuck.
turn.
You guys need to show up. You need to show up. Have a good, beautiful day. I've got to go teach these girls in my club how to dance, and she's gonna snap her finger and
if
teleport
not-
with a spell.
So,
Yeah.
and she's like, "If not," and she taps the notebook.
Yeah. If not, steps the notebook, and
Don't be mean to Kevin.
and she snaps her finger and teleports somehow. You don't know how, and you're left in the basement.
Hey Schmeb, I just wrote those words on the notebook and made it look like it. I don't think it actually does it. Should I be worried?
If it does end up working, you have just unleashed a new
No,
monster.
I think Megan's pretty nice.
Megan would use that well.
They all look nice.
What's a kill
Bonk, and I
note?
just pat him on the
Is it like a
arm.
bomb?
Well, basically, there's this one show where a guy gets a book that he writes names in, and then people just die.
This is a
Oh
cartoon.
my god, you actually did
For
watch
kids?
one.
That's fucked up.
I watched the first episode. I thought the big guy.
They shouldn't be making these kind of
The
shows
big
for
ghost
kids.
guy
That's,
was
that's
spooky.
as he's walking out of this crap.
It's not for kids.
I mean, they're cartoons.
No, they're not.
I
don't get
mean,
Your
I walk into
westerns
sets
are
and I
more
go,
for
I
kids.
don't get it either. I think
I'm
it's
just saying, I'm
cartoons,
not
but
trying to
they're
be
kinda
mean,
cool.
but like kids would definitely get confused. They might watch it and they might think, you know, it's alright to kill people, and that's bad.
We should have a.
It says the
wyvern
guy
fight.
who watches westerns.
Yeah, the westerns, they kill Indians that deserve it. Come on, have you ever seen them?
Alright,
And then
alright.
we,
What you meant to say is they kill Indians that deserve it.
we cut away from
You gotta
that
put
scene.
that stink on it.
Um,
What are you talking about?
Very cool. So,
You just had to go there.
any more scenes before the time skip? Is that it?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Oh, wait,
I'm
Max.
good. I mean, I'm just at the thing, and we were just placing bets to see if Nareem was actually going to need to turn into a dragon to kill this horde of fucking rats.
Yeah, I don't know what his army is. I know he has a muscle club. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have the leader, but he probably, because that guy was, he said, roll responsible and respectful here at Muscle Club, but he probably got the lower level guys to come. Cool. Okay, if we're doing the time
It's like the 100 humans versus one gorilla type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's 100 rebels versus 1 Nareem. Who wins? Check out next week.
it's one for the ages. Yeah.
21 for the ages, boys and girls. Who wins? 100 rats versus 1 dragon. Action Economy has it on the rats.
It's true. You guys,
Oh my god, they're getting into a trench coat.
Give Nareem a legendary action.
yeah, he's just got a fire breath and run away and come back when he has fire breath again.
Yeah, but that's when they get in the air units. They all get in their tiny planes with miniguns.
Rebel says that one spell that makes him land all the time.
We made a rat ladder. You can't escape us now.
Cool. Hey, we head into the time skip. We'll start with Bonk. Bonk
Well,
didn't
who
raid.
won? Wait, who won?
Roll a d100. If it's 100, the rat won.
13.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
So
a
close.
constitutes Nareem winning.
How close was it?
That's how many. That's how
Did not
many.
close
If you
at all
guys
with a
watch the
13.
live footage, it is just Ribel sending in all of his minions before him, and when they all die, he forfeits.
Ran away.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just pictures like and start, and then like I go and turn my back to like grab a drink, and then I turn back, and it's just Ribel's gone,
Sitting there.
and it goes
Yeah.
Nareem wins.
The whole fight started with a spat because he was like, "You will duel me, and if I win, you will be my minion." And yeah, Nareem was like,
I'm nobody's
"I
minion.
will
That was
never
the
bow
wrong
to
thing.
you. I will
Yeah,
kill you and
right.
everyone you love."
The wrong thing to say to Nareem is trying to control him.
Sorry, the idea that Rebel's like, I will meet you there, and he goes, I need you to sign this. He's like, I'm just gonna kill you there. Like the opposite.
Yeah.
This wasn't a duel. This was him just coming there to kill.
Yeah, and when Nareem rushed in to kill Ribel, a bunch of people from the stands had to climb
They're
down
like,
to
"No,
keep him
Nareem,
off.
he surrendered.
Nareem,
No surrender. This is a fight.
Yeah, but that was the fight. We'll go into the time skip. Bonk, are you doing anything for the time skip?
Bonk goes to all his clubs
Mm-hmm.
and does clubly activities.
Go to clubs, you go to classes.
I go to the classes.
Anything that stands out.
I hang out with some people. One second. Let me roll a d20 here. 12. Who's number 12 on this list? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is... What is this? Emerar?
Amora?
Amora?
Is he on your your friend list, or are you just going with random people?
I just went down random people.
Okay, Amora. I don't know if you saw her before.
I'm like Cassia.
Go to Cassia.
Yeah, I'm like Cassia.
Well, no, I already smoothed over the fucking ice
my
there. What the
God.
hell?
I don't think we have time for midterms, because that's going to be kind of crunchy and take a bit, and Reese isn't here, so I guess we'll just do it at the start of next session, but we can do little minor scenes for your time skip, I guess.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, Bonk, you go to Cassia.
I don't think I go to her. I think this is just a random thing that happens.
Okay, you
during
bump
this
into her?
time.
Where do you
It's just
bump
we
into
bump
her?
into each other.
You're in an elevator.
An elevator. I thought this was like a elevator talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you're in the
Oh.
elevator and she still gets in and then she looks over and sees it's you and she goes to get out and then the door closes before she can get out. And like you both
setting
know
the
you
signal.
don't want to be in the same elevator together.
I love this idea. It's like, oh yeah, I'm holding it open, and then
Yeah.
she gets in there, and I'm pushing the close button, and she's pushing the open button.
They both look at
Neither
each
of
other
those
and it
buttons don't do
closes.
anything.
And yeah, you're in the residence hall elevator, and she's just gonna kind of scoff and look forward and try not to pay attention to you. And then when it gets down halfway, you'll notice it stops moving.
Oh no!
You have to be kidding me.
Cassie, the most important thing to do right now is not to panic. You're not panicking, right?
Internally. No, I never break my composure in front of you.
That's not good. Fine, you know. People can be scared. You don't gotta. Oh, always gotta be tough. How's your jaw?
It healed nicely after it was healed by the nurse. How was dying.
Sorry, Bonk ignores what she says and a big sigh comes out. He's like, oh, I was so worried. Oh, I thought I hurt you. Oh, I'm
Roll
happy to
her
know
eyes.
your jaw's okay.
Thanks, I guess. Is that what you want to hear? Thank you.
No. For what?
Yes.
For your I don't know, you're always just walking around, you're always being nice to people. I don't get it. What are you trying to earn?
Being nice. It's what we do.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I'm just nice. I try to be.
Love thy neighbor.
I have a hard
I mean,
time comprehending that.
Why? Why?
Because every time I
Just
do
be nice.
something, I want to gain something from it. I want my effort to be
I mean-
worthwhile.
I mean, you can want things, but you shouldn't always expect something for doing something nice. I mean,
Sounds like a waste of time.
I mean, you just gotta. Doing nice things can the long-term investment sometimes.
Whenever roll off
And-
screen.
And I just go, and how's Kalia doing? Her all that still
Still dying.
still going?
Now she's
Is she still dying?
she's getting a bit worse, honestly.
Hmm.
No, it's progressing
Is she
rather quickly.
doing Anything different? Different diet? Anything that?
I don't think I mean maybe the residence whole food. I don't know what else it could be. The strangle rot's just kind of taking her too soon.
Did she try working out? Maybe strengthen her body? You know,
Maybe
strong
drinking
body,
this protein shake.
Strong body, strong soul.
Something she's thought of. I mean, honestly, it's hard for her to do
I mean-
almost anything athletic at this point.
Oh,
She
I
can barely
mean-
make it to class.
I mean, I could help. She needs
I mean,
help.
I can help her fine. I'm sure she wouldn't say
I meant,
no
like,
to you,
if she
but
wants to do like, if she wants like me to modify a workout routine that might help with strengthening the body.
Really stretch out your
Work
core.
on that.
I hold on. Are you like?
Planebreaker Police Department. I called the
Oh.
fire department. They're on the way. Just the important thing is to remain calm.
You're outside.
I already said that.
All right, gentlemen. We're gonna get this elevator open, but
In about 4
first,
to 5
yeah,
more
we got a
minutes,
30-minute
have the
break, and then we'll get the
union
elevator open.
boy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unions here. You were saying?
Why are elementals even unionized? They don't like have consciousness. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna say. Are you hearing like a? I don't. Are you trying to become a doctor? Are you learning about nutrition at the school? No, you're learning about magic. What would you know about that at all? How to belay a magical disease with exercise?
I mean, I don't know how to do any of that, but I know a good workout and I can help. I just thought maybe
Roll persuasion.
you and her were maybe mad at me.
She's not mad at you. No, she can't get mad at anyone.
I get 18.
Do you really think it could help her?
I mean, what does it hurt? Well, I want her to try, right?
It might.
Eh,
Maybe start with something gentle.
Like my pa always told me, you know, no pain, no gain. You gotta play, you know. Gotta play. See if, you know. Yeah, just try.
Yeah, no, if you want to write something down, hand it to me and I will present it to her. That's all I can say.
Alright. I can do that for you.
Okay.
Well, I can do that for both of you.
I gotta do.
as like the lights in the elevator starts jolting back alive. And I go,
That was really quick. They said they were going on break.
yeah. Maybe it was just a little switch someone flipped or something.
I think it's the wiring in the walls here. It's really fucking bad.
See a cleaning lady as like she's brushing the panel that
Lemon
works the elevator.
Sorry, I just pictured a lady plugged in a vacuum and turned it on, was vacuuming, she turned it off, and it's just like the elevator
The elevator plugs into the wall. Hell yeah.
These elevators are insane on how they work here.
Schmitty's like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
we'll plug the
I pulled
elevator
out the
again.
elevator plug again.
Oh.
You know, they honestly, the outlets on this wall, they're just so open. They're so open that everything basically slides out. Like you get too close to it with a broom, ooh, tug on a wire, it fucking falls out of the wall. They need to fucking fix this place. This is an old building.
You know what? I better go check if the engine's still plugged in.
I'm just gonna go walk off.
I don't know why Buns was so intent on getting wires to everything and plugging things in.
The magical wires, yeah.
And I go, as the elevators start kicking back out, I just go, appreciate you, you know, stopping what you were doing. Bonk doesn't know about what Stetson did. I just figured Bonk's thought process is thinking that I punched her so hard that she stopped wanting to fight.
I literally told you that I talked to her and I got things working out.
I don't remember this.
Stood to
I
gain
told you all about
from
it in
not
the steel
doing
book.
it.
When was this?
After your fight.
I don't remember this.
Bonk has
I
bad
was
memory then.
If this was also on the field, I had a moment where I was throwing a football to myself.
Cool. Yeah, she'll say, someone convinced me to do otherwise, for my own benefit. So that is what I'm doing. That doesn't mean I don't harbor resentment for Eudora.
I mean, give her a chance. You guys might have some more in common than you think.
Perhaps, but she still serves an evil god. You've got to understand that she serves probably the most evil god in the world that wants everything to stop existing. That just throws diseases on random babies.
Ain't life a whole balancing act? Can't have good without bad.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I kind of give her like a nudge, and I see like me and you. See, I do all this good, and you do all the bad, and it's a balancing act.
Suppose you're right. Everything's on its... She'll kind of
As
sigh
the
and say,
doors
suppose you're
open.
right. And she's going to say, you know... feel like I got some closure from this, and she's going to walk away.
As the doors open, I want to do the fucking anime move though, where I walk out first and I go, and don't worry about Kalia though. We're
Yeah.
gonna make sure we fix her, and I promise you. And then I just walk off.
I'll hold you to
And then
that.
I walk around the corner and I start hyperventilating. Like, oh my god, I would have died in that elevator. Oh,
I need
God,
small
I'm
cramped
panicking.
spaces. Bonk is claustrophobic. Oh, cool.
Right. It's one of those things where you tell someone else not to panic to stop yourself from panicking.
She just didn't want to spend time in an elevator with you. She didn't care. Cool. Anything else from Bonk over the time skip?
I don't know. I learned some cool dance moves at dance club.
Yeah.
Tatiana teaches Bonk how to throw it back like a professional.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. Fucking what other clubs I'm in? I did soccer good, and we did a home run in football.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, cool. So we're past Bonk. We're at Mexis. If you could, yeah. Why don't you just read your thing to the class?
No,
Or you could reiterate it however
Come
you want.
on.
no, yeah, I mean, I just, Mexus keeps it chill with Dom, just so none of the boys are suspicious when we're doing all of our shit, kind of digging into his business right now. Basically making sure I go to all the parties, make sure that ratio is pretty fucking crisp.
Yeah.
Going a few dates with Penelope, mixed with some wine night with a much, much smaller crowd, and we can actually watch some chick flicks and have
Fuck
some
yeah.
wine.
Fuck yeah.
So I can balance my inner romantic with just being a fucking degenerate with Dom and everybody else.
That's the perfect
That's
balance.
probably about it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably
beautiful,
about
beautiful,
it. You know, just
beautiful.
living it up in college, away from pops, away from mom.
Drinking wine
I
with a
think,
unicorn.
Exactly.
Alicorn.
An alicorn. Come on.
Come on, don't be racist.
Yeah, my bad. Very cool. Okay.
Every date night ends with them sleeping in the same bed, but nothing happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys just get way too
And
drunk
Max is
every
talking
night.
about how
Yeah.
much sex he's having every day. He's like, yeah,
Celibacy.
Yeah.
getting laid every night. He's
Any particular scenes you want during the time skip?
I can't think of any.
You
I
get
mean,
one?
I think
Okay.
mine's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Cool. Passed you to Shmab. What's Shmab doing during the time skip?
Shmeb wants to look up some information on Kadasi.
Kadasi. Okay, you know it's a
yeah, dude.
Kadasi. That's the jungle plane where Lich Dom sent his phylactery. You know, it's kind of like the Feywild, but it's instead of being Fey and stuff, it's just kind of a big jungle, and a lot of Tabaxi live there, and like Grung, kind of more bestial races, a bunch of wood elves. So what do you want to know about it?
Just if there's any recordings of like cities there that he may or may not have like sent the phylactery to, so we can like try to like narrow things down.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Yeah, I'm using ping for this. Ooh. Yeah, I should have used Boogle.
Yeah, I should use Boogle. Yeah, ping's not giving you good result. I mean, yeah, you tried to research Gadasi, but it's a wild place. A lot of the towns and settlements are like a lot of the societies are nomadic. And like they don't really have they don't like have goggle maps or anything, or it's a big canopy. Everything's very kind of chaotic and in its own reality underneath the canopy. Yeah, you're having a hard time tracking down information on cities. You think you might have to go there, or maybe
find other sources. But regardless, in the amount of time it takes you to get to midterms, you haven't found any reliable leads.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Anything else?
I want to. I gotta break the. I want to try to break the tiebreaker between me and Kabuki at the gaming club.
They roll dexterity and proficiency.
What is proficiency at? Just like an extra.
2. I think it's 2 right now. It's on your sheet.
I'm just gonna roll as a save so I can have it with proficiency.
There you go.
Fuck me.
I guess I have to roll for Kabuki. He could do worse, but he's a rogue, so let's see.
He could roll a 1.
Yeah, who would have thought that fucking gaming was so dexterity based?
It's gotta be, right? Like, what the fuck else would it be? It's like not
What game
intelligence.
are
You
we
don't have to be
playing?
smart.
Well, it depends on the game. It
Guess
could
it
be
depends
more
on the
about
game,
fucking.
yeah.
It could be more like strategic based.
Well, the CS:GO,
I don't-
that's like flicking your wrist and fucking shooting guys in the fucking corner
I
like
don't
really
know.
quickly.
Well,
I'm-
it's not. It's all about. It's about positioning too and map awareness.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna
guess
put it out there that
could roll with a
I think
wisdom, I
Dex
guess.
is fine. No.
I'd rather
I
do
think Dex
dexterity
is
than
fine.
wisdom.
Yeah, I think
There
it's
we
Dex
go.
or Wisdom. It's definitely not Intelligence. Definitely not Strength. Definitely not Constitution. Definitely not Charisma.
Well, he can roll intelligence. The check is just very high. That it's just, you're smart. You just can't play it, right? Like you knew.
I'm
where
an,
you
I'm
could
an,
fuck
I'm
it
an
up at.
IGL, not a fragger.
Oh, I accidentally joined as a player. I've got to rejoin as a GM. Because I closed my game on accident. Now I gotta find
Fine,
Kabuki's
I can't be a
page.
cool college kid. Takes off Leatherman jacket, puts on suit. Fine, I'll be the teacher again.
And I fucked it up again. Gotta hide my bookmark bar. I am a freak. Okay, where's that automatically join me as a player? It's because I have another Roll20 open, that's why. Okay. Kabuki. There he is.
There's the little guy.
I don't know what the fuck I fucking fucked up again, so I'm gonna roll. 1d20 plus... He's probably got 4, and probably plus 6. That's higher than 8. Kabuki's got ahead on you. Ever since you fucking...
Dominated.
Ever since you beat him that first time, this guy's life has become legally distinct CSGO.
Just means now I have to. It just means now I have to do the exact same.
He's living, breathing CSGO right now, and you can't keep up with him. He's completely, like, you imagine all the time he's spending not in classes doing that, and he's absolutely whomping every single time and just sending question mark every time he kills you.
At one point, he yawns really loud and just like this isn't even a challenge.
Smebilak's falling off. He's falling off. Oh, look, everyone. Can't fucking beat me anymore.
You've just awakened a dragon.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Yeah. Not
Maybe Luck's gonna
fucking
spend the
not-
rest of this time
not-
skipping. Gonna spend the rest of this time glued to the fucking computer, practicing his nuts off.
There you go. Okay. Sure. So...
He's gonna have like a pyramid of fucking energy drink cans next to him.
So if that's how you're spending your time skip, I'll say sure. You get you'll get expertise in playing this one stupid game. So maybe you'll do better next time. And you'll get a text from Kraga that says, it was like a few weeks later, or I don't know how up to date you'd be with texting her, but she'll say, hey, I don't know about that second date. Tatiana told me you referred to me as a conquest at the Sassoff, and I'm not comfortable with that, so bye.
You try to text back and it just says this number has been.
This number's been blocked.
You've been blocked. You fucked up.
I did.
Okay.
Well, just like any guy who's been broken, he's gonna put even more time into CS:GO.
CSGO.
Yep, that just fuels my fire.
Very cool.
girlfriend.
And now I have to think of a way to get back at Tatiana.
Yeah, that can happen.
You're the one who said it.
After midterm. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but she's the one who snitched.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, Shmeb does what Shmeb does. Anything else, Shmeb?
No, Shmeb is so fucking ingrained in CS:GO matches, and he's also spending his credits on CS:GO cases.
Okay, yeah, you guys have kind of lost Shmeb over this break. Stetson.
I've got really into gambling.
Well, Stetson rides ponies with Miguel.
Oh, I never saw this coming.
Yeah.
And Miguel teaches me how to lasso better.
Yeah.
I go on some dates with Jane. We just get to know each other a little bit better, but still
Ooh.
keeping it casual.
Yeah.
I start peeking around the area where the Zombie-nomicon is being kept.
Actually, I don't think you guys have explicitly learned where it's being kept. So,
But I'm
if you want to roll
gonna try
investigation,
and find where the Zombie-nomicon.
I mean, actually, it doesn't have to be investigation. Like, if you're trying to talk to people that you think would know, and
Well, first I'd go to Cassie and ask her if she knows where it's at.
okay, sure. So yeah, we'll cut to another Cassie scene. We got 2 Cassia time skip scenes. She's like, he'll find her in one of the halls. I've got to figure out the name of it. Oh, it's the Athenaeum, but I forgot. That was the Blackblood Athenaeum. Okay, so you go to the College of Experts, you go to the Blackblood Athenaeum, which is a big library there, and you'll walk in, you'll see kind of all of these braziers that are kind of burning with black liquid inside of them, and you see this giant. It doesn't smell bad. It kind of smells pleasant. You see this giant library, and you've probably been here a few times looking for books, but you know Cassia's probably here. Or maybe you just bump into her here, and you'll find her sitting at one of the desks, kind of poring over like 7 different books.
Hey, that thing we talked about. Where could I perhaps locate it if I were going to do it? You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna kind of be zoned in on this book. She's gonna hold up her finger, and after a few seconds of reading, we'll kind of mark it and close it and turn around and look at you and say, "It's quite a bit hasty to think about that right now. I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to piece together records. I mean, like, as soon as we break into these places where they could be, we might be on the line. The first one is risky. It's really risky. Have you ever heard of the Hold? Like the ship's hold?
No.
Like very bottom of the ship. Yeah.
Like a cargo. Like the
yeah,
back
like a
of
cargo
wagon.
hold. It's off limits to everyone. It's locked off. Can only access it from certain places in Breakerville, and there's combinations you need to get inside of it. Well, that is where, from the records I've pulled up, I'm able to assume that is where.
And hypothetically,
yeah.
This thing that we're getting, could it perhaps have the power to undo some powerful necromancy spell that one would have casted on themselves?
I'm gonna have a roll insight.
if they pass it, they go, Did you cast a necromancy spell on you?
You don't look undead.
She'll see. I only know the particulars that pertain to Cassia, but it's a Zombie-nomicon. It's the basis of modern necromancy, I'm sure. There's probably something in there.
No, wait. Okay. Just curious. So the hold.
Yeah,
you said there were other options though.
Well, yeah. So the hold is where
What's
President
the
Rosna
likelihood
Buttons.
that
It's like
it's not even on the
hold, basically.
Planebreaker and roster still has it? I mean, didn't they write it?
Well, Rosser left it behind. I mean, perhaps Rosser still has it, but the entire thing is that one of the professors here, Leopold Corwin, he got his hands on the Zombie-nomicon 20 years ago.
But he's fine. He didn't get like in trouble for it.
No, he's like a half-lich. So there's like this whole thing with heroes and stuff. He floats everywhere.
He's a bitch.
A half? Is that a thing? A half lich? Whatever.
Yes, he tried to change Lich Dom, and during the ritual, he was stopped.
He didn't want to let go.
He was stopped by the heroes, and they killed him, but he was brought back to life.
And now he floats.
No,
Are we like
no
bad
floats.
guys here? What do you mean by heroes? Were like these fellow students, or?
No, the professor was a villain, but he's assured everyone he's reformed. Not that really matters here.
Man, there's a lot of fucked up people at this school.
Yeah, it's completely outside of any legal territory whatsoever. This is just a ship that floats in the astral plane.
So, like, what about like Button's office? Is not gonna be in there?
No, it's probably more difficult to get into than the hold, honestly.
What's my point? Wouldn't it be safer to keep it in there than the hold?
I don't know how much she really cares about the Zombienomicon.
Like, Corwin doesn't have it still, does he?
No. No, she confiscated it once she, figured out
Well,
he had stolen it.
how do we get into the hold then?
Well, okay, there's a few things. I was going to talk about the hold. The hold is, she keeps all of her treasures down there. It's kind of a big deal. Probably monsters down there, dangerous things that HGS students maybe shouldn't be dealing with, but it could be down there. It's a very hard place to break into. The other place seems kind of obvious, but it's possible. The basis of the crime, the basement of Rosser Hall.
I've been there. There ain't no book there.
How
There's a ping pong table. It's pretty cool.
I mean,
I met the janitor.
Yeah, you were at like the basement
Unless
of
you're
Rosser Hall
telling
is
me
pretty
that-
big.
You're telling me that
you were only
that
in, like, the
guy
front
has
room.
the zombie. I mean, he's a zombie, but I think it's a
No,
little
the
racist.
zombie.
for me.
I went down there to scout the zombie. What was it? I don't know. I never talked to him.
He's a normal name. I don't remember what it is.
Normal name that I can't remember.
I can remember it's a DM, but Cassia, I have no reason to know. She doesn't. Talk
I mean,
to people.
I meet too many people. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's right. She's
I
like,
met a living tree the other day. I don't remember his name either.
I've been down there. He has his
name was
rooms.
Arbor.
He has his room just. He has his ping pong table. I've seen all of that, but there's deeper chambers. There's a door that's kind of hidden
All right,
behind wood
here-
paneling in the walls.
I feel like I did my divine sense down there, and I didn't smell nothing.
I'm gonna have a roll religion.
There's no stinkiness. You guys stink. Lich Dom's stinky. I'm telling you.
She rolled 5. She's like, I don't know how that works, but
Anything undead I usually know about, so I figured the book would be reeking of necromancy.
probably. So does it have
Unless
any
they're you.
distance parameters? Like if I cast detect magic, like how that can go like 30 feet. Not through walls.
I mean, I guess I could go back down there and go deeper into the basement and try again.
If you would like to, that would be the easier option. That's probably something we could pull off after midterms.
Alright. During this time skip, I will continue to go deeper and deeper into the basement once a week and cast Divine Sense
Okay.
until I finally get a trigger.
down here.
Until I get
And you
something
just keep
smelly
smelling
that
the other
isn't
thing.
the goddamn janitor that's a zombie.
No, it smells different. It smells like Irish Spring, and you see the janitor washing himself with a bucket and.
It's so hard to smell good.
Look, the guy who keeps telling me I'm smelly's here again.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you go
I'm
down
not.
there, if you'll kind of walk up, you'll find this door that
He
she's
starts
talking
spraying
about.
like full cans of
and-
Axe body spray on him.
You'll see
Stay away
that
from this.
you can open it. You'll look inside. It looks scary in there. You'll see a bunch of ghosts and stuff.
It's the ghost kids. Hello?
Locks the door.
Oh,
Is the Zombienomicon down there?
get out!
We're having a-
Leader is threat. I'm
Leave!
gonna-
This is
We're having a
space.
ghost party, and you're not allowed.
No offense. Can you even do anything to me? Aren't you just a ghost?
I could age you by 30 years.
Oh shit! I closed the door. I don't want to look like my dad. Not yet.
Why'd you say that? We can't do that.
He doesn't need to know that. No.
He's just a dumb
Look, I'm
kid.
friends with what was his name? I'm friends with Kevin. The go. You guys know Kevin?
Who the fuck
Fuck
is Kevin?
He lives down the street.
We were playing
We're stuck
croquet
here.
back when we were in school. Was Kevin doing that?
No, no. Kevin was in a frat. He probably didn't play
Sounds like he
croquet.
died a bit later. We're 120 years old.
The fuck is a frat?
Is there a book down there?
Fuck you.
I don't know. Yeah, there's several.
Like,
We got
does it
whole
look
libraries.
does it look like it's like a necromancy book maybe? Like has like leathery skull face or something? I don't know what this thing looks like.
Who are you? You're gonna feel a hand
Oh,
on your
sorry.
shoulder. Frederick's like, hey man, you can't be talking to the ghost kids.
Well, hey
get
now,
really weird.
show me the rule there. Where's the rule at? My
Right
buddy
here in
read
the
all the
bylaws.
bylaws of this
I'm
school,
just
and
gonna pull
I
out
do
the
not
bylaw that
recall.
says students are not to trespass into the basement of Rouser Hall.
Oh, okay, so it's not about talking to the ghosts, it's about trespassing. I just wanted to clarify.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I let people through here because, like, you know, like, I mean, I'll talk to people, sure, but, like, once I go through that door, they're, like, bothering the kids. Like, I don't mind if someone breaks the rule, but they get finicky really quickly. They get mad.
What if I like bring a projector and I show them a movie?
Well, maybe they'd like that, but do you have a projector?
The fuck is a movie?
I
They
can go
really
get
like
one.
Monster House.
Okay,
You can watch
Sure.
it with us. What do you want to see? What should we get?
I
Ghostbusters.
I tend to like zombie movies where zombies are portrayed as the good guys, and those are very rare.
Oh, there's this really good one. It's like a rom-com. It's called Warm Bodies. I think you'd like it. The zombie's a good guy in it.
Oh yeah, we could watch that. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you can pull this off.
His favorite TV show is iZombie.
All right, this is my new project over the time skip.
Okay,
I'm
be a
setting up
bullshit.
a home movie theater for the ghost kids and the janitor.
Yeah, so Stetson, yeah, you're trying to figure out how to get all your hands on all these things, and you notice that shipping to the Planebreaker kind of sucks, and it's gonna take
Damn, this is gonna fucking take
until
forever.
after midterms for
It's
you to
fine,
get
I
all this
can
stuff
wait.
put together.
I tell Bonk about this plan. I tell him I'm trying to entertain ghost kids, so they let me into their little room.
It's not even the weirdest thing I heard today. Alright.
And that's what I do over my time.
That's really
You
wants to
wanna
get
see
into
me
kids'
throw it
little
back?
room.
Tatiana showed me this.
You're gonna throw it back? No, I don't want to see that.
Roll performance if you want to.
Stop it. This is inappropriate.
She said I was good at.
You should only throw it back for people you love.
I still gotta work. It's hard to do it. I just.
Yeah, I wouldn't quit your day
You
job,
know,
buddy.
kind of. It's not exactly a white woman's work, but it's not exactly that much better.
I think you need to do more squats. You don't got much of an ass.
First of all, I have plenty of an ass. It's the hips that I'm hard. It's hard to do hips.
Well,
I pull down my pants. I show my ass. I
No.
see. It's plump. It's how it's
buddy, I've
supposed to
seen
be.
your ass. You walk around naked half the time. All right, you don't need to show me.
Why go my ass then?
We were just in Pandemonium.
Looks
You
good.
were basically naked.
I was naked. And it's only because I was doing laundry that day. I usually wear my jock strap.
Yeah, we saw your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fucking undies.
Oh, those are weekends.
It's underwear he wears when he runs out of underwear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when I run out of jock straps, I wear normal boxers, and when I'm out of that, I just go commando and do laundry.
So we're doing midterms next session. then?
Yeah, we'll do midterms. I guess we'll end here because we got nothing else to do, and Josh Z'd on us.
It's all a little late.
Josh got cradled to bed by the suit talking as
It's,
everyone.
Next week that we do early sessions, or the week after?
Next week? Yeah. So today is. Yeah, I'll stop the recordings.
I promise I'm young.